Reality stars are just like us.
Are you feeling your fantasy today?
Energy.
Crystal and Gigi need to get a room. Or not.
Woo! Interesting.
Oh, God.
I'm being silly. Okay. Hey everybody, it's Eliza.
And Sam, here to break down episode 12 of season 12 of RuPaul's Drag Race.
There will be spoilers as we break down Friday night's episode.
And as usual, we will also have our leaderboard at the end, so make sure you stick around for that.
So, this is exciting because it is the last regular competition episode before we get to the reunion and the finale. So to expand on the Maxi challenge this week, it is based on RuPaul's Drag Race Live, the Las Vegas musical. And so the queens all have to do a medley from the show. They have to write and record an original rap verse, and they're doing choreography with Jamal Sims.
The one, the only, Zaddy Jamal.
He's so friendly too and smiley. Like, I love his energy when he works with the queens. He's very positive.
We're back! We missed you, Jamal. I missed you too.
Yeah, I love Jamal Sims' energy. He's just got this wholesome daddy vibe and always here for it.
This week's mini challenge was inspired by the Las Vegas show. So all the queens have to make a lovely headdress. I just have to say, how does Jada look so good in quick drag? I was like, that's quick drag. She looks gorgeous. I shouldn't be surprised though, I guess, at this point. And Gigi won. Fun stuff.
When she's not on stage hyperventilating, you can find her cliff diving at Hoover Dam.
So, for the Maxi challenge, the queens started in their entrance looks, which was fun.
Baby, I made it. I see the runway right out the door.
My favorite part of it was seeing Crystal's look. It was still the same face, but you could see her through it, and I think that really beautifully shows how Crystal has progressed in this competition. Then we go right into the Just the Mirror song.
I learned never to let it show. Keep it on the down low. Just the mirror, and you know.
It hit me kind of in the unexpected feels. I don't know about you.
Yes, 100%. It totally hit me the unexpected feels. It was beautiful. I loved it. In the performance itself and in the rehearsal, I loved Crystal's positive self-talk.
I'm an amazing dancer. Very talented. Let's get it.
Crystal's doing this thing where anytime she doubts herself, she just says, I'm amazing, I'm so talented.
I think that's been her strength this competition, is that at every moment she convinces herself she can do it. And she hasn't been proven wrong yet.
Exactly. It's her water off a duck's back moment. And Crystal did a great job. As usual, it was pure Crystal.
I'm still that bitch. Don't you forget.
It was fun, it was colorful, it was quirky, had the energy. We love it.
Yeah, is that contraband? Because it's pure Crystal. I loved Crystal's verse. It stood out to me and showed why I'm personally on Team Crystal at this point. Hashtag Team Crystal.
Let your hair down, swing it around.
Then who do we have next? Oh, Gigi.
Gigi, good.
As usual, you know, she was obviously nervous in the recording, nervous about the dancing, but I was confident in her. We've seen it before. We know Gigi can turn it out.
She obviously slayed it and did it really well.
You're still that bitch.
I wasn't a huge fan of Gigi's verse. I don't like people doing verses about how they're doing on Drag Race. Does that make sense?
No time to doubt myself. Gotta put that on the shelf.
And so I would have liked something a little more outside of that box from Gigi, but you gotta write a verse in a couple days. That's dope. So next up we have Jackie.
Jackie Cox. You know, the question for Jackie for me was, can she still stay in the top 4 without a win? Jackie's lyrics were super fun. I love that lyric. At one point she was talking about having Persianality.
With Persianality, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm Jackie Cox.
Jackie is clearly not giving up without a fight. She was like shaking her booty. She was in it. I was just like, ooh, get it, girl.
The thing that stood out most to me about Jackie was just her fire delivery on that verse.
But you can rub my lamp, I'll give you camp. I'll be working on my merkin as I'm turning up the amp.
If there was anything that was gonna get her into the top 4, it was performing like she did tonight.
And then last we had Jada. Jada struggled a bit during the rehearsal, both in the rap and in the choreography. And then during the performance, it was great.
Let go of all that shame. No matter how your story ends, gonna make them know your name.
Jada had the moves, she had the attitude, and it was funny too. She brings the whole package.
One thing I would have liked to see a bit more was Jada singing in a higher register. I just noticed it was all kind of down here.
Feel all the lows and you feel all the highs.
And if it was up a little bit more, there could have been a touch more energy in it. Still a crazy performance. She turned it out.
There was a lyric that Jada said at one point and then they all sang it at the end.
The most powerful thing you can do is become the image of your imagination.
It was was so sweet and touching when they all were standing there in a circle singing it. It was so good. It was so perfect.
No mistakes were made. Everyone was top notch. An all-star performance. All of them crushed it. It was impossible to tell who was top and bottom based on the performance alone.
Taking it to the runway.
Other girl, put the bass in your walk, head to toe, let your whole body talk.
So the runway category is eleganza extravaganza. Ooh. Very appropriate for a last episode, of course.
Yeah, they always get them to do their like best drag at this point. Let's start it out. Let's cut to the queens. Let's take it to this runway. First up, the one, the only, the Crystal, the Method.
Oh my gosh. So Crystal, blue velvet from head to toe, a turban with a feather in it, a blue face, an asymmetrical ruched arm, and giant ruched poofy legs. It was crazy, but it worked. I loved it.
I would go so far as to call Crystal's look genius. Get it?
Not many queens could pull this off and have me say, oh, I love this asymmetrical, puffy-legged, high-waisted, ruched, blue velvet, double necklace, turban, blue makeup number.
Okay, Gigi Good. I had some thoughts on Gigi Good. Gigi's was so cool. It wasn't at all what I expected Gigi, especially a fashion queen, was gonna do for Best Drag Eleganza. It was like a nerdy 80s prom look, and she had headgear and everything, like really full nerd, but I just loved it.
I really liked her prom queen vibe. It's very Gigi to not just stop at fashion. She's the look queen, but also introduces a story, introduces some comedy elements. This is what separates Gigi from being just one thing, i.e. just a fashion queen.
Next we had Jackie Cox. Jackie had a big poofy dress with a big bow on it, and she had a blue wig. It definitely gave me Katy Perry vibes. The only thing is, it was maybe at this stage a little bit costumey compared to some of the other looks. So I think that's what kept it from being a top look, but it was still like fun and quirky.
She's got the classic glamour vibe, throws a twist or two on it. For me, this wasn't the fiercest look of the night, didn't scream top 4.
And last on the runway, we had Jada Essence Hall. She had a beautifully fitted metallic gold dress, and it was off the shoulder. It had like a sheer cape coming off of the sleeves. And I mean, nothing surprising here, right? Jada Essence Hall brings it to us every ball.
Jada's look was a top 4 look. She is the essence of beauty every week. What else can I say? Jada's look was dripping in gold. We're here for it.
Took her all season, but finally she looks great.
Okay, so now let's get to the judges' critiques.
Let me say this to everybody. You all are not gonna make it easy on us, are you?
No. Ru said that everybody is fantastic.
That made them base the decision on report card rather than what happened tonight.
Who should be in the bottom?
This group is so good.
Yeah.
I think we have to look at their track record.
So unsurprisingly, Gigi was the winner. And in the bottom, we had Crystal and Jackie.
Jackie and Crystal. And this was Crystal's first lip sync. And they were both solid, they were strong. You know, Jackie definitely went more the over-the-top kind of quirky performance thing. Crystal went into her phenomenal film moves.
By this point, we saw Jackie in the bottom a couple times, and I saw a bit of that desperation in her lip sync. And Crystal was just having a lot of fun up on stage.
Crystal was maybe a little bit more in control, you know, and she seems like she was having a blast.
Yeah.
You're right. At that point, she was letting it loose and having fun.
Yeah.
Crystal, Shantae, you stay.
At the end of the episode, we're down to a top 3.
Are you Team Crystal, Team Gigi, or Team Jada?
So Jackie is gone. Right now, Gigi and Jada have the most points, but Crystal's been having a rise to the top. It's anyone's game in this top 3. Let's go to our leaderboard for one last time just to see how these queens are doing. So the final standings, we have Gigi in first place with 8 points, Jada right behind her with 7, and Crystal in third with 2 points. That lip sync took a toll on her point total, but now we go to the power rankings, which tell a different story. Gigi with 2 points in the last 3 weeks, Crystal and Jada each with 1 point. What can I say? All these queens are neck and neck going into the finale. We're not going to be disappointed by any of these winners. I think they have a really good split across the board of different types of drag. This finale is going to be glamour v fashion v weirdness, and I am here for it. Personally, I'm Team Crystal. I love a good underdog story. I wasn't a Crystal fan going into this, and she's fully converted me 180.
You know what? I feel the same way. I think I'm also Team Crystal. Everybody is so strong. I personally feel that the ones who have the biggest chance to really win are Crystal and Gigi.
There are no bad options for a winner here because they took the bad option away for us.
Let us know which team you are on. We have 3 strong competitors in the finale. Let us know. Are you Team Jada? Are you Team Gigi? Are you Team Crystal? We want to know, as usual.
And as usual, you can follow us on Instagram at MsWatchMojo. Follow me on Instagram at TheBeatEasy or on Twitter at BeatEasy.
We will see you again next Sunday, where we will be recapping the reunion episode, as well as having a little chat about All Stars 5 and a little chat about Canada's Drag Race.
Oh, Canada.
That'll be as usual right here on MsMojo.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.